And Peabody Award-winning comedian, writer, and Strikeforce 5 podcaster. You know from his work on The Daily Show, The Colbert Report, as well as the host of The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, which airs weeknights on CBS. Please welcome back to the show my very good friend, Stephen Colbert, everybody.
Lovely.
Oh, my God. You have the same rule I had. You think you have to sit down second.
The host, you do have to sit down
Yeah,
second.
I know, but you kept thinking you were trying to make me wait, but I'm the host.
I'll tell you the rule.
I would have waited you out.
I'll tell you the rule that I do is that I got to do something I never get to do with the guests, is that if we hug, my head just now was downstage.
Oh.
I always allow the guest's head to be downstage.
I think I do, too.
Yeah, well.
I don't think about it, though.
I think about everything I do. Every moment. I'm crippled. I'm crippled.
None of it
by
comes to you
second-guessing
naturally.
every action, yes.
Well, so
and then we go back and we re-edit the entire show. I do every moment of the show 3 different ways. We go, no, try this. Give me the B option.
Well, you were here 10 years ago, and you actually you remarked that this is a moment where you had exactly what you're just talking about.
It's been 10
years, and you came out on this show, and you had a moment where you realized
10 years ago, I guess, had I already gotten the new gig, or was I about to?
You knew you were doing it, but it hadn't started.
I was going to be, I'm going to be a network late-night talk show host. I don't need to put any effort in.
Right.
I am that guy.
Yeah, you can just come out and do it.
Whatever, I'm me. Enjoy that I am. And I walked out on stage thinking, oh, Seth's a friend. This is going to be fun. I don't put any effort into it. And I walked as far as this seat, and I went, this is a huge mistake. I should really put any effort into this. And I think if I've watched it, you can see the moment. Do you have it?
Yeah, we have it.
You'll see the moment when I realize I should be professional on some level. You have it?
Let's take a look. How are you?
Wow.
Hello.
Happy to be here.
Thank you.
Wow.
Breaking it in. You're breaking
Look
it in.
at this new set.
Isn't it something?
That second wow is where I went. That first wow was not nearly wow enough.
It is wonderful to have you since, in the last year, you had something very special happen. You won the Emmy. Congratulations.
Yeah, that was very nice. It was a lovely night.
It was a great night.
Great for the staff and everything like that.
Yeah.
It's really lovely. Evie was there. We had a good time. So much more fun if you win.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say, so I wasn't there because we weren't even nominated. But I'm going to say something that well, let me know, because I think you might actually agree with me. I think it goes like this. You go and you win.
Yeah.
You don't get nominated, don't have to go.
Yes.
You go and you lose.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, going and losing.
Because if you go and you lose, they're like, this is ridiculous. This is crazy. Why do we do this? This is all bull. And then if you go and you win, you go, it's good that we get together at least once a year. Just to celebrate the art form. Yeah, and then if you're not nominated, you're like, was it tonight?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But I will say, it was very special, and I was very happy when you won. And one of the things that's changed in the last, 3 years in our, in our category is that we're all a lot closer because we did a podcast together called Strikeforce 5.
Right. During the strike of 2023.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That was a lot of fun.
You, me, Jimmy Fallon, John Oliver, Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was so I enjoyed it a great deal. One, we were raising money for our staffs who were currently at the time not working.
Yeah, 12 episodes, raised a ton of money.
And it was really nice to be closer to everybody who does this for a living.
Yeah, for me, you really turned a corner.
Yeah.
And I get it.
You were kind of there.
Now.
You were already there on the other guys. And I remember the day you were like, hey, you know who I was wrong about?
Yeah. I shouldn't attack him when he's not around.
But
we're raising money right now, actually, on the new show.
You're auctioning off items on eBay that were connected to your show, and I was blown away how successful this has been.
Over $200,000.
That's
incredible. For World Central Kitchen.
Great.
Jose Andre's World Central Kitchen.
Jose Andre, one of the greats. Yeah. And you auction off ties, costumes from your show.
Yeah, props, tickets to the final show, stuff like that. We actually have I actually brought something. I
You
don't
did,
know
and
if
I
you're
feel like
okay.
I'm very excited because
Are you
we
okay with this?
I'm of course. I mean,
Okay.
it's for a good cause. I wouldn't let you sell stuff like if all the money was going to you. Like I wouldn't be okay with you using this platform for that. But if it's a good cause, you can auction
It's a good
off.
cause. So this is all for World Central Kitchen. We are looking for props that people might enjoy, and I've got this thing that's been rolled up in the corner of my office for years. And I don't know if you guys remember, there used to be a senator from Arizona named Jeff Flake. He was a Republican senator, very nice, really lovely, reasonable guy. And I went to go see him years ago. I forgot why I was interviewing him. A bunch of people on Capitol Hill. I think it was the last time I went to D.C. And I'm riding around Capitol Hill on a Segway or something, trying to look for somebody to talk to me. And he had this rug. He had a little area rug in his office that said U.S. Senate. And this is what, may I?
Yeah,
Alex,
please.
could we see this, please? Why did they give you such a small rug? There's not even room for the unum on the e pluribus here.
You know, that's what you get when you're a freshman, I guess.
Do you get to keep the rug?
Afraid not.
This has to stay behind you.
This does.
So if I took it with me today, that would be a problem.
Big problem.
Well, we
You got it right there.
have it right here. I tied a really tight knot in this. Trust me, this is
Oh
the
my God.
rug.
You're
is the
so
rug.
mad you didn't bring your knot guy with
You have
you.
editors. Okay, so here it is.
Beautiful.
Here's the rug. This is stolen.
Yeah.
If you would like to aid and abet me, if you're not going to be an accomplice in a federal crime from stealing this from Capitol Hill, you could. Do we have the?
Yeah, we're gonna put it up there.
Go
There you go.
to eBay or go to that QR code, and you can.
You can bid. You can
bid on
get
this.
a stolen goods.
Yes. This is late night with Seth Meyers exclusive. There you go.
I have two questions based on that. One, you look pretty good on a Segway. That's not digital effects. How are you on a Segway?
It's a skill.
Yeah.
Like anything
Yeah.
else.
That's
Have you
great.
never ridden a Segway before?
I've never ridden a
There's
Segway.
nothing easier in the world.
I
almost decapitated an audience member with a Segway once.
Okay, so there maybe is something easier.
I literally fell off of it and it shot into the audience and barely went by somebody's head.
Oh.
And I got a note from the lawyer from the network saying, you may not ride your Segway on stage ever again.
That's very fair. Also,
Yeah.
you mentioned that's in the corner of your office. Are you somebody who is your office just sort of filled with the detritus of 10 years of doing a show?
It's a compost heap,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I feel like, is this similar to you? Like, we get gifted a lot of things that are like too nice to throw away, but not nice enough to do anything with.
Yeah.
Just like really nice gestures that
Yeah.
like nobody in your family wants you to bring it back to the home.
No, and
So
a
you-
lot of liquor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've started giving stuff away to my staff. We do a drawing every Thursday.
Yeah.
And I'm just giving stuff away to the staff too.
That's very nice
Yeah.
of you. I have something to give you.
What, really?
So I do a thing on my show called Corrections.
Oh, I love it. I have a
Yeah,
jackal.
Thank you. Oh, you have a jackal.
I paid with my own money to get a jackal mug. I love it.
That's very kind of you to say. And some people, we have a P.O. box and people send something in. And so I got an invitation to a wedding, but it was Lord of the Ring themed. Like, if you can see, and like, look, they've got like a little map that looks like it's burned. Oh. And it's really great. And
You got
so,
invited to a wedding?
And no, I didn't. So I thought I did, and then I opened up an envelope sent to my P.O. box that starts, Dear Stephen Colbert. This was mailed to me. And by the way, at no point does it ever say, like, thanks, Seth. It's like, literally, they just assumed I'd give it to you. So anyway, March 20th in California, if you want to go.
Oh, March 20th and 26th. They're getting married twice.
Is that something that happens in your weird Hobbit world?
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't get to any of the wedding scenes.
No, I actually have no idea.
Can you read Hobbitese? Like, I mean, by the way, this is, but like,
Yeah, that just says Elisilla Luminamentielevo, which means the star shines on the hour of our meeting, but that's basic right there. I mean, that's what Frodo says to Gildor and Glorian of the House of Finrod when they first meet at Woodhall.
I knew it sounded familiar.
Yes.
But I did.
Thank you. Is this really-
Yeah, you can keep it. I reached out to my jackals, which is what I call the people who give comments, and I said last week, hey, Colbert's coming on the show, because sometimes in my YouTube comments, people are like, hey, will you tell Stephen he made this mistake? Because Corrections is a place. Do you want to hear him or not?
They attack me through
They don't.
you?
They don't attack. They
Yes, they do.
gently
They're the
correct.
jackals.
Yeah, they are jackals. They are attack. Would you like to hear some of the things that people said
I'm
you've gotten
hesitant
wrong?
to say yes, but please, I would like to hear from the jackals.
Stephen said one time that the Great Wall of China can be seen with the naked eye from space, which is untrue.
I'm sure you're right.
See, it's fun.
I'm sure. I'm sure it is. And you, okay, go ahead.
This is one I get all the time. You have a segment called Monkey News or something. By the way, I love how they're so specific and they're like, I don't have time to
It's
Google.
called This is a Monkey Emergency. Whenever there's an escaped primate of any kind.
Yeah, you do it like twice a week.
We
Yeah.
have a monkey emergency, yeah.
Your monkey emergency has a chimpanzee in the graphic, which is an ape, not a monkey.
Hey, man,
I know.
does it eat bananas? That's my question to you. Does it eat bananas?
Please tell Stephen Colbert it is ahistoric.
Oh,
not
no.
an historic.
It is an historic evening. Same way you would say, oh, I enjoy listening to An Harmonica.
Okay. Is that really how you'd say it?
That's how I would say
But
it.
nobody. Can I say something?
Said
The problem.
an historic.
But
What?
the problem is, like, does anybody ever enjoy listening to An Harmonica?
It's better than An Tambourine.
Bluey's a girl, not a boy.
I did not know that, and I don't judge. I'm not laying that on Bluey.
Yeah. That's great.
Bluey's
And by
a
the way,
cartoon.
why would you know it? Your kids are like
40.
Yeah, they're like 40 years old.
I have triplets. They're all 40.
Hey, stick around. I got a lot more to ask Stephen Colbert after this.